Alrighty everybody, I'm here with another spinner video. This one is from this website. It is called the Devil's Spade. They have it in brass and in copper. You can get full ceramic bearings or ceramic hybrid bearings. Now it does not come with these buttons. I had to order them off of an Etsy shop. But anyways, let's jump right into it. So I really like the design in this spinner. I really like the design in this spinner. I think it looks really cool. It's really lightweight. Really kind of which gives it, it spins really fast. But it's also easy to stop and spin in other directions or just flip back and forth. It's not hard at all. But yeah, one thing is that it doesn't spin long at all. Here, I'll let you see. It slows down very fast. So yeah, I know that I have bought one other spinner off of this guy, and the spinner that I had gotten was a hybrid ceramic bearing because I wanted to, kind of see the differences for myself since I'm just now kind of getting into it. But it was kind of a bad scientific experiment because they're not the same design at all. The other one is brass and it has a whole lot more weight. That one can spin, I wouldn't be surprised if it could spin up to 2.5 minutes. This one, 15 seconds, 30 seconds. It spins a lot longer vertically than horizontally. But yeah, and another thing that I think is a reason why it doesn't spin for very long is because it's not very aerodynamic at all. I don't think. I don't know. The only reason why I think this is because they're not rounded edges, so the air doesn't, move around it so easily. Flat edges always make it, harder to flow around. But if you want something that looks like amazing, and that is really quiet because of the full ceramic bearing, then get this, because or get something off of this guy. He has so many cool spinners, and he doesn't have as much buying opportunities, different types of spinners on his website, which I think is a little bit weird. But if you go to his Etsy shop, Shady Wood Signs, that's where you'll find his newest spinners. He always posts them up first on Etsy, which I think is kind of strange. I don't know. Maybe it's not. But I mean, all of his spinners have super cool designs. So yeah, and he doesn't usually work with a lot of brass or copper. Lately he has, but in the past, whenever I first bought a spinner and whenever I was first looking at them, it was a lot of aluminum that he worked with. He still does work with aluminum, but I would have to say his coolest spinners are his brass and his copper ones. Now he is coming out with one that is called the Fatty with a PH, and it looks super cool. It's the first one that he's ever had a button with, and I think that it is just about this size, and it has half-inch thick aluminum lobes, kind of, and they fit like perfect with the button that he makes with it. It looks so clean and so flush, and I just can't wait to get my hands on it. And he also has you can also upgrade it to a full ceramic bearing, and then you can upgrade it again to get the super fat, which is just, I mean, he hasn't announced how fat that would be, but how fat the lobes would be on it, but I imagine it would protrude out past the buttons. So, I mean, with just the regular fat that he has, you'd be able to spin, you know, on a table or a desk. And but yeah, no, like I said, none of his spinners come with buttons, so they're always like this. So you would have to buy buttons if you want to spin it on a table, but you know, you don't have to buy like special buttons. You can just buy regular buttons. So you can, because the design that he uses, you know, is pretty skinny. And that's another thing that I'm also wondering about, is why he makes his designs so skinny, because they are so skinny. They're skinnier than the bearing, which I don't understand. I don't know if you can see that, but on that side you can pluck at the bearing on the outside of the bearing, but on this side it's super flush. So I mean, I don't understand that. I don't know if it's because the sheets of metal that he's working with, you know, he just doesn't have the tools to, I don't know. I have no clue. I think that's one of the only things that really bugs the living crud out of me of this spinner. I mean, I got this one because I knew that, you know, it was gonna be light, because I have two other spinners that, you know, super heavy, and you know, it's just hard to actually fidget with, but this one is like perfect for it. And this doesn't hurt at all. Doing that doesn't hurt at all. And it's a lot of fun. So yeah, I got this one strictly to fidget with. The other ones, I mean, I mess around sometimes with them, but they're just not nearly as fun as this one. And this one spins so fast, and it's still always easy to just flick back. And if you have it in the right light with most of other spinners, you can see a really, really cool pattern. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but it has a really, really cool pattern. But yeah, if you want to buy this spinner with everything besides the buttons, this spinner itself with the full ceramic upgrade is actually a pretty good price for a full metal spinner. Is $105. I don't know, you can probably find them cheaper. If you don't want to get the full ceramic bearing, the ceramic hybrid bearing is that it comes with is only like, I think only like $75. But yeah, no, the ceramic bearing costs quite a bit. The ceramic bearing upgrade costs about $30, and that's without shipping. So yeah, I mean, but you know, he's real nice. You know, at first he gave me the wrong spinner, and it was actually the brass one. He had sent me the copper one that I originally ordered for free, and just told me to send the one that he gave me back to him. So really good customer service there. You know, he didn't make me pay for another one. Which I know of some people that would, which is really messed up, but luckily this guy is a pretty good guy, a great artist. I mean, I think so. I mean, just look at his designs. I mean, anyways, guys, that's it for the Devil's Spade spinner fidget toy. Make sure you check this out. His little website, if you want to go to his Etsy shop, it is Shady Wood Signs. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, or don't do any of those things, cause it's whatever. But if you want to see more spinner videos, I'm gonna make sure I put some more out. Then subscribe. Yeah, see you guys next time.